ladies and germs, on this week's episode of What's in That Box. Slimeball RC. Man. So, yes. That's what we do. We just push batteries all over the place. So, thanks for joining me last week when we unboxed the Arma Vortex. That video ended abruptly as my you watchers, that camera phone, decided to just say, hey, you need a coffee break. Well, first, I don't drink coffee. Diabetic, I can't. Caffeine makes me all So anyway, I was speaking about Hobby King offering 6S batteries for $34. The Creighton, man, I've spent as much in batteries as I paid for the truck. So here we are, delivery day. Good old Hobby King box looks all right. Let's check out this battery together, people. For $35, $34.19, you too can own a 6S 6,000 milliamp 100C discharge lipo pack. Are we making voodoo dolls? All right. I guess the best way to ship an item is to put it in cardboard that has been... Man, y'all taking scarecrows out of the field and stealing their insides to send me my shit? If so, that's cool, whatever. Just tell me the name of said scarecrow and I'll rebuild him. Well, I guess they're recycling over at Hobby King, I suppose. So, little dusty. All right. So anyway, shipping was like $13. So $47 to the door in a week and a couple days, some shit like that. We have now. If anybody remembers Hobby King or has ever had any dealings with Hobby King, they were based out of some other country, and they used to have some really killer cars, man, at a really decent price. And they quit. And a lot of their stuff was branded Turnigy, a Turnigy product. I did have a 16th scale Turnigy buggy that was ready to run, 3S. Man, it was amazing. But it got discontinued and I couldn't get parts for it. And naturally, running a 16th scale anything on 3S, I needed a spur gear and could not get one. Could not find anything that would work in place of. So anyway, they're doing planes and radios, batteries, various things these days. They have not fully gone out. I believe they carry FMS and a couple other products, but I hadn't dealt with them in a while until I heard about this, and I went on there and checked it out. And yes, $47 in total, taxes, shipping, everything, for a 6S 6,000 milliamp 100C battery pack. What we got here? Okay, that's your warnings and your hoopla. So, wow. This is not the pack that it showed in the video that I saw. Or was it? I don't know. Man, I forget how chunky these things are. So yeah, 6,000 milliamp 6S 100C lipo pack. Rapid 6.0. There's the Husker-Du. IC5, EC5, EC5, EC5. EC5 connector. plug straight into the Spectrum stuff. Um, Looks pretty damn decent. Typical, balance leads on one side, hot and ground on the other. Read warning before use. Hey man, this sucker's got a lot of juice and will blow up if you muff around with it. Look at that. It's a holographic, certified Turnigy product. Nobody's just slapping it on there. Okay. I don't think I have. No, I threw them away. I remember my other packs being like so, and the wires being up here, but this one's laid a little wider. Might have to run this on the side. Tell you what, let's stand by, please. Cue crazy elevator music. I'll be right back. Gotta get under the bench and get this guy out. All right, Okay, so I know Creighton has the EXB and the 1/5 scale and the yada yada yada, and boy, this guy looks pretty beat up, right? It's because it is. I've had this thing since 2020. Oh, there's my other pack, and believe it or not, guys, holy shit at the money I have in this thing. As we all know, when it became available, it was $700. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever. But I'll just be honest with you. It did not. $700 was a far cry from what I ended up putting in this thing over the last 4 years to make it just that far away from fucking bulletproof, dude. I run single pack instead of two, whatever. Believe it or not, I still have all these stock electronics minus servo in this thing. It has not failed me electronics wise. I have gotten it very hot quite a few times. I have built all three differentials. There's about $700 in differentials as far as gears and housings and bearings and so forth. The last time I did it and I built the diffs, I'd put a locker in the center because I have actually burned up more bearings in the center diff than I care to count. However, RPM arms, front and rear, fully built differentials, aluminum case, hardened steel gears, bearings have been changed over. I do have, I don't remember, Atomic? Yes, I do have Atomic, ATOMIK, front hubs, and rear hubs, gunmetal, for those that can't see. I do have GPM chassis braces, front and rear. I do have into G servo mount. I do have hot racing bell crank and linkages. I do have hot racing center differential mount. I do have, I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. I don't know, man. I've done a lot to this thing. A whole lot. Whole lot. JX servo that is so disappointing. Beyond disappointing. Got a little bit of play in there in that bearing. Drive cups look good still, thank God. Axles are still good. A little bit of, it's my pillow balls too. They're loose. Bro, I've trashed this truck. Like, I give this truck all the hell. Sounds like I need to add some fluid to these differentials. It's been a few years. Since the last time, when I built the diffs, I was experimenting with what fluids to put where. And yes, it's dude, it's a beast. My only problem is I can't keep freaking tires on it, man, because I can't keep my finger out of it. Anyway, I digress. Is this one set up? It is set up differently. No, it's not. It's set up the exact same. Plates. Oh, it's a little wider, though. That's a little beefier. Of course, this is a 5,000 milliamp 50C discharge. This is a 6,000 milliamp 100C discharge. This pack is very swollen and very, oh boy, yeah. It don't charge all cells anymore. Number one cell just won't read. So, anyway, we are going to, we got lots of rain and whatnot right now. That whole hurricane ordeal. But we are going to try out this 6,000 milliamp 100C, and it is a little wide. Okay, so it's a little wide for the battery box, but you can stand it on its end, you know, which makes it a little narrow. But hey, man, hi, man, hi, man, shit, look at that. So, anywho, really nothing great about this video. Just wanted to say, hey, man, you know, yeah, everything fits smurfically. 6,000 milliamp 100C discharge battery for 6S for $34.19, $47 sent to your door. In my opinion, for 47 bucks, if I get 10 runs out of this thing before it takes a shit or anything of that nature, I'm completely happy with it. I mean, $47, that's, you know, hell, that's what I pay for 3S batteries. Sorry, I haven't done much with this truck since since my batteries took a shit. Got a few loose screws and looks like some bearings need attention. I don't know. It's time to tear this one on down and clean it up again. I need some tires and obviously some bearings and some maintenance. Anyway, $47.19, 6,000 milliamp 100C discharge. I say it again because I almost can't believe that I paid $47 for a brand new 6S battery. Yeah. Hobbyking.com. I don't know how long they're going to be selling them at that price for, but if any of you other guys out there run 6S packs instead of 3S, dude, it's worth it. It's just a yard battery, or to, you know, with it being a basher, I mean, take it out, slam it. If you swell it up, it was 47 bucks. So, yes, the Arma Vortex 8.4 battery and charger has been spoken for. I will be sending it off Tuesday afternoon. Guy got in touch with me for that. Don't forget, get over on TikTok. I'm that freaking far away from having 1,000 followers over there. I will be giving away another custom pit mat. I will have a variation of choice and color for you as far as the graphic on it. How's everybody been? How's everybody doing? I don't know. It's been a really busy week, and going to be another busy week next week. And I just say what's up, share some awesome news with everybody. Yes. Yes. Slimeball RC. Drop out, tune in, sub up.